Good day guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new here, my name is Ejoy. I hope you're all doing great today wherever you are in the world. It's a cloudy day today here in Utah. I don't want to go outside, but running errands in preparation for the Christmas celebration, right? So today I will be talking about the update on how my passport renewal here in the US went. Thankfully, everything went well, and I got my passport on hand after like 1 month of waiting. It was mailed to me directly to my home address here in the US. So if you go directly to the office to process, it usually takes 1 to 2 weeks to get your passport. But if you go to any consulate outreach services, it will take more than 1 month or 2 weeks of waiting. So in this video, this is applicable for Filipinos who live in the US who are renewing their expired passport, expired or unexpired, change single name to married name, or processing directly at the office, or processing through an outreach service. But this video focuses more on the outreach service. But I do have a separate video on how I renewed or processed my Philippine passport. And I put that link in the description box below. So disclaimer. So I'm going to show you later the list of requirements and also how to find the schedule for the consular outreach service. So why did I say I chose the easier way? Okay, so this serves as a very interesting advice for you guys. So here's the story. Since I had to travel to San Francisco, California, in order to process my passport, and we were not planning to go to California this year, my husband suggested there's an easier way, or find an easier way to process my passport. And he said, look it up online or on the website if there's any announcement. So I kept looking, Google it, Facebook, and wala akong nakita sa Google. By the way, I'll be talking mixed Tagalog and English here since this is for Filipino audiences. So I asked on FB, this Filipino community. So you can find those actually on Facebook, guys. If you want to join those community, you can. And so I asked them there. Everyone who answered said, I have to go to San Francisco to process my passport. And I was like, oh, I really have to go there. And luckily, a good thing, my closest friend here in Utah, she just passed her American citizenship, and she was processing that time. She was processing for her passport. She saw online that there was an outreach schedule here in Salt Lake. So that means they would come here in Utah and cater the passport processing. And so I was so glad that she shared me that news. She saw that online. So blessing in disguise, diba? So that's why I said I chose the easier way. So I booked an appointment, I prepared the requirements, and I didn't have to fly to San Francisco for the processing. So I'm going to show you how to find the schedule for consular outreach services. And I'm not saying you also have to do this. So this is an option. This is just an option if you want to do the same thing I did. Okay, here is the Consulate Finder. I popped it out on the screen and I put this link in the description box, easier for you to click. And on my previous video, I showed you there the step-by-step on how to find the particular office that you should go or you should process your passport renewal. So just go to Google and type there Philippine Consulate Finder right there, and just find the right website. This is the website for the Philippine Embassy, and click that one. So it goes directly to the page the consulate finder page. And so right here, you will find Philippine Consulate General offices, right like this. These are the offices located around in different states in the US. So in my case, I live in Utah. And so Utah, right here, I highlighted, it belongs or it's under the San Francisco or Philippine Consulate General in San Francisco, California. So it's under its jurisdiction. And that's why I have to process my passport there. And you just have to click the website right there, and it goes directly to the Philippine Consulate General in San Francisco office. So this is their website, office website. And so right there, makikita mo yun lahat, like civil registry, visa, passport, notarial services. So we're going to consular outreach. So you can also go up there and it just drag down. You will find the consular outreach right there from services. Okay, so right here. So under the San Francisco, Philippine Consulate in San Francisco, under its jurisdiction are all these states, and Utah is one of those. So Utah, that's applicable for me because I live in Utah, and right there. So consular services, you want to find the schedule, right? So drag down below 2024 consular outreach missions. So it will update every year if they do the outreach program. So I was looking for the Salt Lake City because I wanted to be just processing my passport in Salt Lake City. So it was right here. And nakita ko yun, they have schedule. And I was so glad that they have that schedule. It was July 11. So that means July 11, I had to go there in Salt Lake. So there's a particular hotel or office that they will conduct the outreach program or the processing. So this was that hotel. I went there. And so it says here outreach completed because it was way back a few months ago already. So that's how you find it. So like if you want to go to right here, these places, Reno, Boise, Kodiak, Anchorage, Alaska. So right there, you will find it from from this website or the schedule. So once again, go back there to the services, drag down below, there's consular outreach, and then right after you click it, you will get to this page and just drag down below and you will find the schedule. So as easy as that. So after you get the schedule, guys, it will tell you here, right at this side, that schedule your appointment on that particular date. There will be like there will be a little instruction so this is the date, and then there's an instruction at the right side when or what time or the date that you should schedule your appointment. Because if you schedule your appointment far way ahead of time, they will not let you do that. So you have to wait for the particular date or the inclusive dates so you will be able to schedule an appointment. And so I showed you on my previous video on how to schedule an appointment. It's the same thing on how you schedule your appointment. I had that separate video, my previous video, on how you schedule that appointment. So the only thing is that you have to wait for this consular outreach program schedule, and when they tell you when to schedule your appointment. So I'm sharing my DIY checklist. Here are the things that I prepared for the processing. So it's like 9 working days if you go directly to the office. And if you're going for a consular outreach program, it will take more than 2 weeks. These were my my checklist, guys, and not not too much. So just the appointment booking, you just have to print that. Passport application form, you just have to print that. Your passport bio page, report of marriage. So the original report of marriage and a copy of it, guys, okay? There should be a report of marriage if you want to change your single name to married name. You have to bring your report of marriage and a marriage certificate as well, original from the Philippine Statistics Authority, and the copy. So green card, of course, you're always bringing it with you, and bring a copy of your green card as well. And here, there's a fee for $60 because if you pay by card, it will charge you a little bit. But if you pay cash, that's exactly $60. And no earrings. I didn't wear any earrings. No necklaces worn. So it'll be just easier for you if you're there. So you don't have to take it off and put it back. So just simple. And yeah, so they do picture taking, all the signatures and fingerprinting done there. You really have to go in person. There's no way that you don't go there. You have to go there in person. And priority mail envelope, that's a self-addressed envelope with stamp. So you have to purchase that before you go and process. You have to have that. You have to bring that requirement. Priority mail envelope. Why? Because they will take that envelope and they will put the passport in there and send it back to you. So will you purchase that envelope yourself? This priority mail envelope, I'm going to show you later a video on how I did that one. Hi guys, I'm here at the post office, USPS. So this is the priority mail envelope. I'm just gonna cover the tracking right there, and then later on I'm gonna show you again the envelope. I'm gonna drive home. Okay, so I can't. It's the USPS right there, the back. So make sure they put the stamp before you pay for the envelope. This flat rate envelope is, I think that was just $9. And then that legal flat rate, the long one, like itong isa, this is $15 or 16 something. But I just got this flat rate because it's just my passport, I guess, that goes here. So that's it. Don't forget the stamp before you pay. Okay? So before taking it to the office, nilagay ko yung address ko dito. This part. So to, and then from, I just left it blank kasi they're gonna stamp their address in there. And make sure the stamp is right here. Nilagay nila yung stamp dito. Hi guys! So, katatapos ko lang sa processing from checking the papers to cashier to passport encoding or yung picture taking or biometrics. Ganun lang. Well, it took 2 hours. I understand kasi ang daming tao doon. Outreach program kasi yun. Kaya maraming tao. And I'm so happy to see my Pinoy kababayans in there. My husband was happy too. He was talking with a lot of American husbands. So I'm so glad natapos na. I didn't have to go to California or San Francisco to do all this. We're heading back home. So this is just a short video, and thank you so much for all of your support, guys. Every time, all the time. Thank you so much. Thank you for being awesome. God bless.